Hello, all you coin aficionados out there, and welcome to the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we have a 50 cents coin from the country of Canada. As you can see, it's a 1965. If we turn it over to the front, or obverse, we see that it has Queen Elizabeth II on it, and it says Elizabeth III Regina, or Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen. She's wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara with its 2 points that stick kind of up above. This is the Arnold Machen portrait of Queen Elizabeth, the second portrait when she was 39 years old. If we look at it closely, we see it has a beaded inner rim, and it is silver, and that's the key to this coin. So this coin is a 50 cents coin, but it will sell at a coin dealer or online for somewhere around $8 to $10, depending on the condition. If it's in this condition, it's going to sell for between $8 to $10. If it's very fine condition, so even if this coin has been circulated, it'll sell for $6 to $7, and that is because of its makeup. So this coin here just happens to be about 11.66 grams, and it is 80% silver. So these are very expensive coins. The silver value alone on this coin is about $5.50 to $6, depending on the bullion market at any time, as it changes. So this is a nice coin. It's a pretty coin, and it actually has some different issues of this coin which are worth a little bit more. And that would really depend on whether there was how this particular coin was minted. So these are what we call a proof-like version that the Royal Mint sent out. So you can actually see the reflection of the pen in there, and you can see right down to it. So it has a special finish on it. Many of these coins were made, they were put in packaging, but many of them were taken out of packaging. So it's really hard to tell the difference between a, quote, mint-like set and a one that was in general circulation. And so the prices reflect that. A mint-like set is probably worth about, this coin would be worth about $12+, and an almost uncirculated would be worth about $11.50. So, and by mint-like, I meant proof-like that the mint sent out. So if you have this coin, won't be a big difference in it unless you get something called a specimen coin, which could be worth a lot more. If we look at this actual reverse, it's kind of a fun reverse to look at. This is the coat of arms of Canada, and it was originally designated in 1921, and then it was fixed up a little bit in 1957. And so we have, at the top, we have the crown, which is on many of the British Commonwealth or former colony coins. 19 on one side, 65 on the other. And this is St. Edward's crown here. We see right on top here, we see the royal crest of the United Kingdom, but there's something really cool. The lion here is holding a maple leaf. So that's very weird. So we got a maple leaf held by the lion here. And so that's a very particularly Canadian touch. We have the British flag over here, the fleur-de-lis over here, which is a connotation of the French part of Canada. So we have the British and French parts of Canada. When we get down here, we see that we have a lion here, which symbolizes England. And on this side over here, we have a unicorn symbolizing Scotland. And if we look right above the unicorn is actually holding the fleur-de-lis, but neither one of these are crowned. So in general, when we see the English lion, We may see an English lion wearing a crown. This one is not crowned. There is a chain around the unicorn, which is broken, which symbolizes Scottish resistance to being tied down or imprisoned. At the very bottom, we see there is a, see if we can get it set up right. There is a banner across the bottom, and the banner across the bottom is in Latin, and it says, I'll read it in Latin, Amari usque ad mare, from sea to sea. And so that's another part of the particularly Canadian part of this coat of arms. And if we look right over here, we see some initials. And we see a T here and an S here. Now, of course, the front of this, a portrait of Queen Elizabeth, is an Arnold Machin, but this reverse is a Thomas Shingles reverse. And we see the T at the tip of the pen and the S there. This coin, again, is 80% silver, weighs 11.66 grams, is 29.72 millimeters in diameter, and has, again, about between $5 and $6 of silver in it, and sells in this condition for between $8 and $10, depending on quite how shiny it is and how well preserved it is. That's all we have today from the DC Coin World International coin channel. I should say that we got this coin from our local coin shop because we don't have that many expensive coins. And we went over and he said, yeah, why don't you borrow the Canadian Mint set, make some videos of it, and bring it back to us, and we'll polish it back up and put it back up for sale. So we've already done the $1 coin from Canada. Now we're doing this one, the 50-cent coin. We have the quarter, the dime, the nickel, and the penny from 1965 still to go from this mint set. Have a great day from DC Coin World International Coin Channel.